Hello and welcome to the Firecast Focus. We have got one hell of a game for you this round. We have got the reigning world champion, a Mr. Oliver Pocknel, fighting off against his friend and co-host, who is Conor Holmes. You're live. What we got? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's
I am also joined by Sir Rich Polly.
Hello.
Who some of you may recognise from the Sith Takers. We've got lots of minutes going on the screen, but
bounties available are the ones for killing Sith Takers. I think he means
just going through some benches in the room. What we've got set up. But what we'll do is, hello Rich, how are you doing?
I'm alright, thank you. Yeah.
Your weekend going alright?
I've calmed down a bit.
Have you?
We're into round 3. Everybody's had lunch. Nobody's died. Everything's going well. So, 116 people playing X-Wing just across from us. It's awesome feeling.
It's not bad. It's nice to have a nice little booth to be able to sit and commentate in and be able to see things, which is quite helpful for me. So, shall we run through this? I mean, people will be somewhat familiar, but if we start with Conor Holmes.
Yeah.
You run through that for us.
So Conor's been flying the two fire sprays for a long time, and he dabbles in and out of other stuff, but this is the list he's done the best with. Obviously, it doesn't have as much carried on it, so he's got Zam Wessel and Jango Fett. Sam's got Count Dooku and some proton bombs, and Django's got Palpatine and some proton bombs, and that's it.
Very, very simple and straightforward.
I was chatting to him at lunch, and he said he's had 2 incredibly close games. Both really squeaky ones, where one turn one way, one turn another way, might have lost it. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see an interesting and tight game.
Bit close. Now these guys obviously practice a lot together and play a lot together, particularly on, I was going to say Vassal. It's not TTS.
Yeah, that thing.
Brain going way back. And Ollie's flying list that he has been flying a bit. Have you seen him fly this list at all?
I haven't, no.
Haven't. Okay.
Once online, I think. Once online.
Yeah. So he is running Hera with Predator, Jamming Bream, the Jamming Bream. Yeah, that's what it's called now. And S-Foils, obviously to provide a lot of those token sharing shenanigans. We have got Wedge to provide a hell of a punch with Elusive to stay alive. Pretty straightforward there. Janor's pumping up Wedge, who will probably be double modded between his action and Hera. And reducing agility from the opponent. And then Jake also allowing double mods to the ships and being able to attack. So pretty strong output. Vassal is still a thing. I'm aware, it's just not one that I have been doing. I've been suckered into TTS and quite enjoying it. It looks like a net list. Ollie's been flying this since just after the XTC?
Yeah, he's been messing about with Janor's powering up different ships. He's been messing about with ghosts and everything, but he obviously likes Wedge. He likes that Jake Farrell focus interlink boost for Wedge before he moves, so you can get the jump on people. And then token sharing with Hera. It's always nice.
Definitely. And I think the B-Wing is a bit more of a meta call at the moment. It seems to be a bit more tanky and a bit shown up. So I think it's something people tend to be using. The A-Wing not quite slotting in so easily with the formation, having to move that a little bit faster. So I think this is something that we're going to see more and more. As I said earlier on, there is a lot of beef in the room. And once the round is underway, you can have a look at the list. But please stay away from it just for the minute, just while we have a look at things and keep things going. I will shrink this round if I can. What am I looking for? But this is what we were looking at. So as we said, these players have known each other for some time. They do a podcast together, kind of a podcast YouTube channel on the Ollie 186 channel. So they do play each other a lot. Great Duck, thank you for the follow. And Solo salute to you. And we are getting underway in just a moment. And as always, we do appreciate all your support, be it Twitch Primes, tips on our tips page, purchasing merchandise, whatever it is you do to support the channel. It has allowed us to be here today at Element Games with a wonderful venue.
Does anybody have a spare IBA? The Baron, the Type or the Ethel Baron Bio?
We got Ty Baron dial going out. Cool. But as I say, it allows us to. I will certainly sort that out in just a moment. It allows us to be here, allows us to travel the distance that we have traveled to be here and stream for you guys today, because that's what we want to do. It's just bring you as many games as we can, whenever we can. I really appreciate all that support. Just want to let you guys know. Give me 2 seconds. I will get those colors ordered for you.
There'll be 3 minutes till the round timer starts.
So we got 3 minutes to start. I'm pretty sure I'm not going crazy. If I have it wrong, and I walked over to the table and checked that's what it was, so we should be good. But I'm pretty sure I've got this the right around. You guys just checking that I've got Zam and Django in the right colors. I'm pretty sure I have.
Do you want me to go and have a look?
No, I just did. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I have it. We'll just know by which one moves first. It's all good. All is fine. We'll have fine. Just a couple of minutes till the round starts.
Very, very pretty paint jobs on those. And this is one of the things you miss on TTS, because you can custom them, but seeing people's paint.
I'm nowhere near as good as some people on TTS at painting stuff. It's ridiculous.
Like Kester is ridiculous.
It's beautiful.
It's
Our Firecast Focus logo, which is not currently on the screen. That one. That was designed by Kess.
Yeah.
He did our logo for us, because he's awesome. Such a legend.
He's a very clever man. Not that we'd ever tell him that to his face, in case his ego gets too big.
I thanked him profusely. Absolutely. In fact, I should probably give him focus tokens if he hasn't got some. We had Cargo 2 make him into focus tokens, which are very, very pretty. I'm very happy with them. And it's on our icon, because Pon sorted that out as well. It's our new emoji instead of the fireball. So. And Cargo 2 did a wonderful job of making us a chunk of tokens. Okay, I think Rich needs to have some.
You could knock somebody out with that.
This, yeah. I mean, where are we? There we go. This is my bag of tokens. Hey, Rich. It's very good.
I won't use them.
Give them away. Skip. It's all good. We love tokens. Pretty. We only had 320, all right? It wasn't that many. Crispin, it's only Rich Polly. He's joining me in my booth, Chris Burnett.
Okay, between players. Best up, round 3 has begun.
All right. Let's get on with the pew-pew. I need to do that. So it's bigger than it should be. It's all good. Hide that up. It's a bit clearer for him. So what do you think? What's going to be Ollie's target here?
You've got to take Zam off, and this is the horrible thing about the double fire spray list: is you've got to take Zam off as quickly as you can to minimise the amount of double taps. But Django is the menace in endgame, so it's a difficult choice. But I tend to go for Zam first, unless you can get a nice turn in on Django. But I'm not sure what Ollie's going to do. The one thing I do know about Zam is not to be afraid of the double tap, because often it's unmodded or maybe single modded. And one of the things that Ollie does have is tokens. He's always got tokens. So, yeah.
He's got that extra action from Jake and from Hera. It's going to provide that action economy. So, definitely right. He's going to have tokens everywhere. He'll have actions everywhere. And we got...
What would you go for first?
I'd try and take Django out and get Zam away, but that's definitely not always the right way to go, because it take too many shots from Zam.
I mean, I guess with Ollie having 2 I6s, Zam's actually something of a nicer target. He doesn't want to miss out on Django. So who's got the bid? That's the question.
So Conor is player 1.
Conor is player 1, okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough for Django.
Yeah, it could be important when they get into the scrap of things. It could be quite an awkward position. Is it wedge? We've got right at the top of the board. Just hidden a wee bit. Let's see, kind of find my screen so you can bring him down a bit.
So Ollie's keeping himself away. He doesn't want to chase these fire sprays, because being behind them is not where you want to be.
I'm not sure you want to be in front of them either.
I think that's Jan Orr's at the top of the board. And then, yeah, here's Wedge now, moving last.
Oh, that's right, yeah, just the very top of the screen. I have found when I stream, generally players don't play right up against the edge of the board away from the camera. In this case, Ollie has proven me wrong. Cheers, Ollie.
I do like that the world champion used muffin cases to keep his tokens in. Never, ever fails to amuse me.
He's had them for so long.
I know.
I'm trying to think if he had them the first system up when I met him, and that was 5 years ago now. Which is scary to think of, by the way.
Do you think you could make him tilt by hiding his muffin cases?
I think I could make him tilt by walking over and saying hello in this game right now. This is so tense between these two.
Oh, look at Conor. Look at Conor vibrating. I think he's finally shaken off his hangover just in time for probably the hardest game he's going to have today.
Real Irishmen don't get hangovers. They just need more alcohol in their blood system. So he does. It's okay. I perfectly spell Phil with 1 L. I've decided it's just 1 L. He's got 2 if you add them together. I have to continue my trade of spelling names wrong. I did it in the last round too. Sir Wolf got me. He knew what I was talking about. So Cougar Lucy. That's definitely a clear picture. I like streaming that. That's cool.
Just trying to reach.
I'm trying to keep the chat. That's okay. We can have more screens. More screens is good.
We need a whole monitor just for Twitch chat, so we don't miss anything.
Yeah. I suppose technically I can kind of do that actually. That's what I'm doing. What I'm doing. It's okay because I'm running with 4 monitors. Rich is like, what? Why have you got 4 screens? Like, well, I've got one for the overlay, one for Twitch, one for sound control, and one for the actual tripod cam. Makes perfect sense, right?
Perfect, Seth. I mean, if it makes it easier, but I don't know where to look. I guess you know what's going on.
You focus on this bit, and I can deal with the rest. You can look at the chat, of course.
Are we doing bets and stuff?
I should probably do one of those. That'd be a sensible thing to do. Let's get one of those up. Let's get a pole up on here.
I fancy Ollie for this, but only because he's not ridiculously hungover.
This time I'm using the touchscreen because I am using the touchscreen. It's gonna be a better system for me, I feel.
Oh, I did not expect that.
That's brave.
Yeah.
That is brave. This is gonna be a quick poll.
So Wedge has already done focus boost, I think. Yeah. So Jake has focus boosted Wedge. So Wedge is going to probably 2-bank here. Or it is Ollie, so he could 2 straight and then barrel roll away.
Bug out.
Yeah, Conor's bringing it in.
Right, get your answers in quick, guys. Let's see what we can do. I can't see Wedge diving in here, though. I wonder how much between the two players is there a bit of gamesmanship going, well, you've done this before, so you might not do it this time, or you're doing it this time, so you might not have last time.
I've just looked across and they're both in utter silence.
Yeah. And this is...
They don't want to give anything away.
Ollie said to me before the game, this is the most serious game so far today.
And they're using their little tiny tokens, so we can't see what they've got.
I'm fine with that. That's going to be a focus token. Wedge has focus, target lock now. That's a focus token by Zam.
So Zam got a coordinate from Django, so Zam's also probably got a lockout somewhere.
On the rock.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Daring, thank you for the follow. Chris, shocked by the 1-bank from Wedge. Is Hera within range? My judging today on ranges on the stream, by the way, is terrible.
So, I mean, Hera's got an action there, which is basically saying, Wedge, hey, have some extra.
Have another
tokens."
focus, just in case. So, come to shots. Alright, I need to just...
Have we been remembering to thank our sponsors? Firecast.
That's a lot of hits.
Ooh.
No. So that's a shield. No, 3 shields. Gets a lock from You Should Thank Me. Gonna check Hera's range. Just out. So, target lock into Wedge. It's 2 eyeballs, blank. Target lock, focus.
Hit it, crit.
That is 1 shield off a Wedge. That's a big hit. That's a fairly favourable exchange for Ollie there.
So does Zam slam forward here and try and get past Wedge? Or put Wedge in a spot where he can't really K-turn or something?
I think you... Well, if it were me, I'd be a 3-bank to the right with Zam. Come across that centre board, inside that rock. Rear arc threatens.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris seems to agree with me.
Bank boost. I think that
Jump
was
to
the
the dice clearly. Ah. That's pretty good positions. So it's going to be.
I like both players have decent
It's so much-
positions. It's
Steve.
good.
Sorry. I'm of course supporting Ireland. I am Irish. Let's not go there.
Are they accusing you of being Welsh again, Nick?
Yes, constantly. I'm used to it.
So whose position do you fancy the most here?
I don't know, if it wasn't for the exchange and shields the way they happened, I would have said I'm quite happy with Conor's. But Ollie can just roll in here and keep punching damage in.
So I mean, Zam can, like 4 straight, sit next to Wedge. Probably remove the likelihood of Wedge shooting him this turn. And go into the back rank. Because he really needs to get after Janors here to switch off the threat of the 4 or 5 dice shots from Wedge every turn. Or as you say, can bank right. Problem is, you slam past Wedge, you've still got to deal with 3 or 4 dice from Hera. 3 or 4 dice from Janors, though. It's a very, very efficient way of just punching people square in the face, this list, isn't it?
Definitely. Definitely is going to be a thing. So you get a bit of gain on that. Ollie forgetting to remove the shields. Clearly, that's the thing. So that is to block the 3 bank to the right. Is Conor singing. Can you get the block? Hold it. Question is, what can Wedge do about it from there? So he can 1 bank in and sit range 1 behind, which I don't like. 4K?
Maybe a 4K. I mean, the 1 bank in behind will be horrible briefly for Zam, and then it'll be horrible, worse probably for Wedge. So if he's trying to leverage that block, I think 4K or Wedge is going to slam through and go after Django.
I'm just wondering, does the 1 bank go too far and miss the arc? And I think, do we see a boost into block? To block Wedge?
Okay, so this is Ollie. So 2 bank, barrel roll right to get out of Django's arc?
Could be.
Maybe. Oh, he's still got his foils closed. Oh no, he doesn't. He can close them though. I don't fancy Wedge's chances much here if he K-turns though. Because I think he'll end up out of Hera's range.
I think I would have liked the boost, but maybe he's worried about that 4K as well. What are we going to see? Ollie getting so concerned, he's taking off his hoodie. So having to change target and go into Django.
Okay, so not the K, not the bank. 3 straight. Target lock focus into Django at range 1. Oh, nice. Hera into the broadside of Django.
Well, that's going to be 5 dice. 4 for range 1 plus 1 for Jan. 5 dice, range 1.
Yeah, so there's a 5 dice going to go into Django.
Yeah.
I would think. Because 5v1, 5 double modded versus 1. Oh, he does 4.
Gets 3. And Wedge. It's got 1 eyeball result. Elusive. Spends the focus, takes 1. Last shield.
So Zam's got a range. Is that range 1 back into Wedge coming as well?
Yeah, Wedge into Django. He's still going to take 1 from Zam. Range 1.
So is he picking up 5 dice? That's the question. Is it a procket? Nope.
No. That's all the paint, all the hits.
4
3 and a
hits.
crit. Spins a force.
I mean, Django's the one that you wanted to take that punch from Wedge.
Should be all 4 shields.
Yeah, Zam's gonna wait a range.
Ollie said, "This is probably range 1. Are we okay with that?" No, but yeah.
Oh yeah, and boosting
Yeah,
Hera.
with Jan and Predator. 4 hits. Wow, this might be a quick game. Sword evade.
I mean, the fire sprays will
Is there
take
a
these
crit?
punches. That's the thing. We know the fire sprays will take these punches. It's whether or not Ollie can get them finished is the question. And having to split fire.
I'll check what the crit is in a moment. Once the
And
combat
Zam
is done.
So Zam's got this range 1 back into Wedge with a target lock and his focus and his force. Sorry. 2. I think that's 1 shield off. Well, card on
Stun
Wedge.
pilot.
Ooh. I'm wondering how you even read that.
I didn't. I can hear them.
Okay. Oh, they've got a microphone. There we go. Look at that table mic. I'm here oblivious. I think Nick's got the eyes of the hawk or something.
Not surprisingly, 72% in favor of Ollie.
Yeah, the first engage is definitely favoured the rebels here, and there's a few players. Obviously, we saw Tom on stream round 1. He was flying the hand pole list, but he previously the other thing he had in consideration was a very similar rebel beef to this, which is Dad and Scott are both flying as well. So the Reed family have been on the rebel beef. Ollie's been on the rebel beef. That should tell you something about rebel beef.
There's a lot of them around.
Well-
I'm gonna go check some damage from people. Company.
Sure. So yeah, if the Reed family plus Mr. Pocknel are flying rebel beef, it's probably a good list. So Zam's got an ion coming next turn. Does he turn left or right?
That was loud. The judge shout across the room.
So just saying, Zam is going to be ionized after next turn. Does he turn left and try and deploy his rear arc, or does he turn right, or does he bank because he's drifting away, or does he talon this turn so that he's coming back into the fight next turn? For Zam, sorry, I said Django, meant Zam.
I think the bank is fine. I think the bank doesn't have to be massively fast. Jake is going to be a way to block things. That's more the issue. Because he wants to make sure he gets away enough that the potential proton bomb he's about to do is going to hit. Wedge is probably going to turn away from the proton bomb from Django and just go, you know what, I don't need that this turn, thank you very much. I'll say no.
Would you proton bomb here with Django?
Because
Would you proton here with Django? I think you're. I think it's so obvious. Wedge is probably going to turn away from it. You're right, but do you just not bother dropping it then?
Nope.
Well, he's doing it anyway. Go. None of this poker second guessing for Conor.
Well, that's the thing, because does Ollie just do it just in case? Does Jake flip around?
Jake's
Does he
risking
make
that
it?
debris. Oh, he's on it. He's on something. I don't think he even moves. Yeah, we just need TTS to just do these moves automatically for us.
That's the one thing I'm so clumsy when it comes to this sort of thing. Like, where's my TTS? I got a bump. Ooh.
I mean, I don't think he wants this to
Do you
clear,
know,
to
do
be
you know what I'm
honest.
saying? Why would you not drop a bomb? He's got 2 of them. It's fine. He's got loads. Use them all. I'm surprised I'm kind of surprised you can see one from Zam and just get Django out there, but let's get rid of one of those. Why have they taken off the other? They should still be there. Okay, sorry about that.
Have they decided that that fits?
No, they're bumping. Still off the table, not quite flat, not where they need to be, so it is a bump.
Yeah, it's not moving.
I can't decide if that's better or worse for Jake. I'm pretty sure it's not what Ollie wanted, because if he did want that, he would have done a hard one. Oh, no, he wouldn't, because he's stressed. Ignore me. So yeah, I think Ollie's okay with that.
I mean, I wouldn't have risked that because of the debris, never mind the bump. Oh, okay, Conor's gone for the big bank. And there is a potential for a very sad Jake Farrell here, depending on what Django's about to do.
Is that reinforced? No, focus. Sam's a focus. Yeah, I think Ollie was pretty convinced the hard 2 was going to bump anyway. He was stressed, so the hard 2 allowed him to clear stress.
I mean, his hand position made me think like he was trying desperately to make it fit once he realised it didn't hit the debris.
I think he was just trying to be fair.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, coming for Jan. It's not a great spot. That's a 4v2 shot from Jan Ors.
Yeah, Conor not happy about his positions.
Oh,
Okay.
he went the other way.
No, the barrel roll. Wow, the barrel roll taking range 1.
Well, he's
boost.
closed foils, so is he looking at a boost left?
If he's got to be boost.
Look at
towards
Ollie
the
getting
debris.
his top-down vassal view. I'm just going to go do that judge call.
Which off to do judge things. Should be clear of that bomb. It does look like Hera won't have a shot without a reposition. Ollie considers action, just taking a focus, I believe. Oh no. Using foils.
Has anything exploded? Did I miss anything?
Ollie had to barrel roll a B-wing. That's it.
Okay.
you won't get that long. Oh, and the bomb misses.
So wedge boost left, Hera
So
went
couple
somewhere
of
she didn't want to be.
Yeah, obstructed shots into Zam.
So does Django continue to try and kill Wedge? Oh no, he's gone after Jan Ors. Can't turn up the range 1.
Hit tickets and Jan.
So there's a blank, so that's shield's gone on Jan.
Which Ollie doesn't mind at this point. So wedge.
Range 2 obstructed into... Yeah. With 2 dice. 2v2.
2 hits.
That's how you win the World Championships, isn't it?
Oh. Suspended Force takes 1 on Zam. Double tap condition, so we'll get to shoot if Hera shoots into Zam. Range 2, Janor's trigger. Sir Wolf, thank you for gifting more subs to channel. 6 rounds today. 3 hits. No damage. Bonus return attack into Hera coming. Potentially.
Yeah, so we're 6 rounds today, and then we're cutting to 32 tomorrow because we've got enough time to play 6 rounds of cut, or 5 rounds of cut. Sorry.
1 shield up there. So just to address the dice box thing, I don't ask the players to roll in the dice box. I haven't got a dice boxes, just a place to display dice once they have done all their mods. Another one on Hera.
I'm really not sure what's just happened. Has Hera just taken loads of damage?
Hera took a couple of shields.
Okay.
That's all. This is Jake into Zam?
It's 4 dice.
No, not Jake into Zam. Sorry,
Jan into
Jan
Django.
into Django.
Yeah.
Was that 4 damage? Seeing if Jake has a shot. I'll get Django's damage in a minute. Jake has a shot. Range 2. So 2 into 2. Just 1. Guess the evade. Safe. Alright, gotta check Django's damage.
Just looking at chat, Mega Silver, we've got, this is round 3, so both of these players are 2-0.
This has been a super rough game for Conor. As Chris said, which I hadn't read his chat, so well done. Zam is on, yes, can drop bombs, that's fine. But probably gets initially killed by Hera or Wedge or anything.
Yeah, so Wedge just does a nice little easy maneuver, nice little focus or whatever, and then rolls 3v1.
The irony of your comment, Steve. Thank you very much.
I know ships can drop. Yep, it's not an action, mate. Yeah. I sent him 1.0 flashbacks.
I think Ollie's having all 1.0 flashbacks because the bomb drop surprised him.
Can you do that? Yes, I can do that.
Iron does not stop you dropping bombs.
Nothing stops you dropping bombs.
That's not true. You decloak in the same phase, you can't.
In a very specific, limited circumstance.
You said nothing. I gave you something.
I mean, you can still drop a bomb. You can choose not to drop it and decloak instead.
No. If you decloak first, you are not allowed to
If
drop
you
a bomb.
choose to decloak first.
Still stops you.
just look at the movie with the wonderful
Oh,
space
no,
prawns
it
in.
doesn't matter. Ollie has got a block on Zam, which means Zam is going to take his own proton bomb. Because he can't complete a straight maneuver. That is not enough distance from that proton bomb. Oh. Yeah, just return to sender.
Oh, that's rough. And I mean, Hera is like, what, 2 banking here over that bomb? She's kind of fine. She's got
I think
enough
Hera's
health.
going to take the bomb, but Hera has shields.
Oh yeah, Hera's got 6 health left. She's going to eat 1 proton bomb all day.
What's going on over there? Has he got more space? I'm going to have to move that camera. He's got more space up there than I think he has.
Yeah, so there's about a large base width between...
Oh, he can one heart.
Django
Yeah,
on
it'd be
the
fine.
board. And Ollie is literally just shouting here, this is what shields are for.
Yeah. Give me the thing. Come here.
Yeah, so Django's got a lot of work to do. Because Zam's dead. Zam is not living past what's about to happen to him. And Django's only got 3 health left.
Yeah.
So I think these guys are going to be drinking a beer in a bit.
Oh, they'll definitely share a beer.
So I guess we're going to have a bit of a break for stream in a minute.
We'll do some giveaways.
Okay. You know how to do this stuff. I'm an amateur. It's fine.
I have no idea the bombs did. Oh. It looks like Ollie just... where's my dice come disappear to?
So Ollie's just put some cards on Jan. I can't tell if it was 2 or 3.
I think it was only 2. That's on.
Did they forget to do the bombs?
No, they didn't. So I was dead anyway. I'm not sure they're so worried about it. I think Conor will concede, potentially. Yeah, Hera took a shield. Wedge took nothing. Jan took 2. Maybe it matters. Yeah, no, you're right.
So I mean, Django here can probably kill Jan next turn if he can engineer a shot by boosts. Then try and trade with Wedge, but there's too much going on here. He can get rid of Jan, he can initiative kill Jan, but then he's got to engineer trades with Hera and Wedge without just exploding. I don't think it's possible. What odds do you think William Hill would give us for this one?
1 in 200. Give or take.
That good?
No. If Django had a lot more health, then maybe.
Oh, that's nice play that by Ollie. Though, like he knows that Jan is and is easy pickings for Django, so doing the move and then the boost just to get as much range as possible. Something people always forget about these Hawks. It's when they can kind of move when they want to.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie has double modded shots. All the ability at the win of just being able to punch damage through Zam really quickly. He focused his target down, did what he needed to do. Got the shots he needed. Conor went for a play that just didn't pull off early on. Oh no, I agree with Nicky's comment. As I said at the start again, these two players have played each other quite a lot. And Ollie's definitely down to win today. That's what he wants to do. He was taking no prisoners.
Ollie really wants that lightsaber.
Yeah, he does.
Have you shown the lightsaber to stream yet?
No.
Shall I go and get it?
I think that's probably a good idea. We'll show them after the game, but yeah, that'd be cool. One of the prizes for today is just a bit epic. It's just, I don't think there's enough alcohol in his blood system. I think that's the problem. He's not had many today. I'm not sure there's enough Red Bull in mine, but we got 3 more rounds today. All is good. I got more cards to give away, some of which are absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to give a Hera away this round. We got a really nice Hera. Ooh, and a nice charge token. Yeah, we'll give one of those away. That'd be awesome.
That's a charge token for Poverdrive.
Oh, Poverdrive charge. Yeah, let's have one of those. Let's do that. Not yet? Jeez. We'll get a giveaway going in a second. Conor is telling what he shouldn't have done in the game to himself, and Ollie's not disagreeing. Gonna try the boost. Let's get his ships around. No, fail boost. At least he knows the bank maneuver doesn't fit next turn. He's gonna have to do it too.
I think it'll fit now.
Well, maybe.
Slightly casual way to place the ship back there.
6 rounds today, JW.
I mean, part of me wants to turn the camera around and show chat the room once this is over and be like, look at all these people playing X-Wing together.
It's not easy for me to do,
no, it's all
unfortunately.
kind of connected, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe see if we can get a picture or something, but it's awesome. Like, you don't realise how much you miss this room full of X-Wing players until you're in it again.
Oh, it's amazing. Element Games have been superb hosts. It's ridiculous. They took our feedback from the last event that we did. That is game. So, hugs all around, I think. Yeah. But it was a game. It was a showing of some good positions, good mods. These are beautiful. Gifted from Darkstar. Some beautiful cards to give away in just a second. Right, let me just mute those guys because I can still hear them and that's going to confuse me. So yeah, we've got 100 and, what was it?
116.
116 players.
A couple of last minute drops. Few people that because of COVID weren't willing to travel, so we sold an awful lot more tickets than that, but then we had people, you know, the times that we live in, who weren't able to make it, unfortunately. So yeah, we nearly sold out of tickets and most people have come, so I'm super happy with the event and it's running like clockwork thanks to kind of Tim. We do need to mention, we've not done it on stream yet, I don't know if you have, Fly Better sent us over a whole pile of official OP loot, so they had extra that they didn't need for LVO. So as a result of that, we're going to be able to give people official OP cards. There's a couple of sets of system open templates, there's S-Foils tokens, there's all sorts of really cool world stuff that's going on. It's been fantastic for them to give us that stuff. And the players they kind of know, but they've not really seen it yet because we've kept it away from them. And it's just been a great event so far. And I just want to thank very quickly Jeff Saunders in Australia. Don't know if you know him, Nick. Jeff is a great guy.
Seen the name around, yeah.
Yeah, he's sorted us out with the only European version of the his Anakin Skywalker card and token. So they look a bit like Calvin and Hobbes, but not too close for copyright reasons. But yeah, they're absolutely fantastic, and he's allowed us to have a few copies of those, which is fantastic. So it's really been an international effort to get the prize support and get everything together, and we're super grateful. So Cogatu have helped us, By the Same Token have helped us, Element Games have helped us, Firecast Focus have helped us.
We've done very little. We just shut up.
Yeah, no, but you've decided not to play and turned up so that people can watch instead. So, we're really grateful for that. We've had help from just like globally, people have been helping us out to make this event. And we've got players from Malta, Germany, we had France, I can't remember, Ireland. It's crazy. I can't believe it. So I'm really, really happy.
I will give a shout out to Piffo, who I believe was in the chat earlier, because I know he really wanted to make it.
Oh, sad Piffo.
And he couldn't make it because
has
of
actual COVID, everybody.
Yeah, actual illness.
Hearts in the chat for Piffo.
Oh boy. Right, you were going to show us a really nice prize, weren't you?
Oh yeah, let me go and get
You
that.
go grab that. So let me, first of all, thank you guys for watching. That is going to be this particular round. And please do like, share, subscribe, all of those various things. And let me do some giveaways. See if I get this right now.